And I will introduce myself first. Karaoke Josphat is my name. And married to one Pearose here, seated with me. And between us, I mean, not physically, but in our life, we are blessed with 4 young children who are all below 12 years. So that is who we are. Before this opportunity, I was a full-time lecturer in the university at Catholic University of Eastern Africa here in Nairobi. And my wife was a high school teacher with the government, TSC, Teachers Service Commission. And that is what this opportunity found us doing. But then we were not really at our best in our lives. We wanted more out of our lives. And God brought this golden opportunity that we want to share with us. And it changed our lives 360 degrees. So we are so excited to be the host of this meeting, having enjoyed for the last 10 years what we'll be sharing with us. So for those who are tuning in from within the country, welcome. For our guests from out of the country, we really welcome you. Thanks everyone for finding time to be here with us. To move on, I will ask Pearose to say hi, and then we can start sharing the slides. She'll do the first session, and then I'll take it up from there. And also somewhere in between, we'll have a special guest who will be talking to us this evening. So Pearose, please.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. It's wonderful to speak to you this evening. Welcome, and thank you very much for tuning in. And especially for our guests who are here for the first time, you're most welcome. It's going to be a wonderful time together, and I'm sure you'll be able to learn a lot. So as you've heard, my name is Pearose, and I'm so excited to be your first speaker this evening. I want to tell you what we were told 10 years ago. So 10 years ago, as you've heard Josphat telling us, I was teaching in high school. I'm a maths and physics teacher. And I was teaching in a school in Nairobi when this information found me. And the person who told me about this is a relative of mine. And so now it's been history, because 10 years down the line, we've really achieved a lot. And in this opportunity, you're going to learn on 3 things which are very, very important and key in our lives. But the first one that I'm going to take us through is the one that is most important, and that is our health. So I'm going to take us through the health part of session, and so that we can continue. So our mission, what is the mission of this opportunity? The mission is to make the world a healthier and a happier place. So when I heard about this mission 10 years ago, I was so impressed, I was so excited, because I had a few challenges with myself and my family, including my parents. And I thank God, because I was told here, you will be able to live a healthier and a happier life. And of course, when you have a healthier life, obviously the life will still be happy. So now, we say that your health is your greatest wealth. And I believe all of us know that health is more important even than the money. So we are saying our health is your health is your greatest wealth. And really, health is affected by 3 things, which is, the first one is rest, very important, quality rest. Number 2 is exercise. You need to exercise your body. And the third one is diet. And out of the 3, that which affects our health negatively mostly is the diet. And I believe you know that. Do you ever put food on the table and sit down to look at the food that you're eating, whether it is healthy or not? Not many times. So we say that in whatever we eat, every bite you take is either fighting disease or feeding disease. So when you look at the food on the left and on the right, the left one is, you can see some fruits, very nice vegetables. On the right-hand side is what we love most. When we take our children out or we have gone out to eat, that is exactly what we are going to eat. And that is, we are feeding disease. So it's your choice now. Are you fighting or feeding? Now, the World Health Organization was able to give us a great recommendation on how you're supposed to eat. How will you fight disease? By eating in what we call a wellness triangle. And what you can see there is a triangle which has down there we have physical activity and weight management. Very, very important for your health. You do a lot of physical activity and ensure that you manage your weight. Number two, we need to eat whole grains. Now we come to food, whole grains. But most of the time we are eating refined grains. So we are talking about brown ugali, brown chapati, brown rice. But most of the time we are eating white. What are we doing? We are not feeding our cells. So our cells are not going to work well the way they should be working. Then the next one is fruits and vegetables. Actually, this should form the major part of our meal, which you need to take between 5 to 9 different colored fruits every day. Does it happen? No. Especially we believe that people who need fruits and vegetables, especially fruits, are those at the hospital. When you are visiting someone at the hospital, you take fruits. But you should know that you also need the fruits, because this is what protects our cells, which is giving us immunity for our bodies. We reduce the proteins. Remember, as the triangle is going up, it's getting smaller. And you take quality proteins. Quality proteins is proteins like white meat, you know, but not red meat. Legumes is also good. Red meat is very dangerous. We only need about 20 grams a day. And the last one is fats and sugar, and even salt. We need to reduce the most. So we are saying that this is the way we need to eat. And why people are eating a lot of fats and sugars, and especially sugar, most of the soft drinks that we have, most of the food that we have, and you enjoy it because that tank will feel sweet, but you realize sugar is very, very dangerous. So instead of eating the way the World Health Organization recommends, we have inverted the triangle. So we are doing the unhealthy. You can see on the right-hand side, most people are eating more fats and sugars, more proteins, less fruits and vegetables, and less whole grains, and minimal physical activity, and they're also overweight. So when you look at the gentleman in the middle there, you can see someone who is taking, eating unhealthy. We normally say is smiling all the way to the grave. So we are saying on the right-hand side, you will find that when we eat like that, with time, you start developing what we call lifestyle diseases, which are chronic diseases, which are highly on the rise. Food, the way we are eating our food has really changed. The way the food is grown has also changed. The Sukuma wiki of 40 years ago is not the Sukuma wiki of today. The maize of 40 years ago is not the maize of 40 years of now. Why? Because our farm is different. Our soil is really depleted of nutrients, you know, chemicals, a lot of chemicals, preservatives in our foods. So all these are causes even when you try to eat right. So we have these chronic diseases, heart disease, cancer, diabetes, stroke, chronic respiratory disease, and even obesity. And 10 years ago, when I was told about this, I had one of them, and when the guy who was talking to me mentioned about obesity, I was so scared, because at some point I was at 124 kilograms. I was so heavy. So my lower limbs really had problems. My pressure was also going up, and it really scared me. But I was very excited finally, because the same person who told me about this gave me a great solution. And you realize this is what is bothering people around the world. And imagine there is a solution. So I was shown this solution, which is found in a company called Neolife International. It started with a dream of a young man called Jerry Brasfield. And this, when he was young. In 1958, that is when the company started. Jerry Brasfield was 19 years old, and he suffered asthma since he was a baby. And it had really gone bad to the extent that he had to quit school. So at some point now, at the age of 19, the mother was advised by someone that Jerry has to be changed his diet and even supplement his diet. And that is exactly what he did. They changed his diet, they supplemented his diet, he ate well, and imagine he got rid of the asthma. Do we have people around us who have asthma? We have them, and many other of these chronic diseases. So in 1958, when he got well, He started this company in the USA. It came to Africa through South Africa in 1971, came to Kenya in 1996, came to Pearose and Josphat in 2010. And now if you are a guest on this call, it is coming at you as now. And the company is now 62 years old. Can you imagine? Somebody who is 62 is an old person. So we are saying it's 62 years old. Not many companies stayed for that long, because it has great values, and number one is absolute honesty and integrity, which is very key for any sustenance of any company. People are number one. Neolife regards people as number one. Number three, products that work. So it has manufactured products that work wonders. Equal opportunity for all. Everybody is equal. These diseases do not actually discriminate. It's getting to everyone, our homes, you know. These diseases doesn't discriminate. So we look at the opportunity of Neolife is very equal. They don't look at your educational background, where you come from. We are all equal, just before the eyes of God. Then the last one is long-range vision. We want to see to it that we end the trend. The vision of Neolife is to end the trend of poverty and diseases. Yeah, so what happened? How did he do it? He first started by bringing up together top scientists around the world to ensure that all the products that they are going to manufacture are best in nature and backed by science. So the people you can see there on the screen are the scientific advisory board members, and the founder is called Dr. Ada Fast, who is also the founder of cancer chemotherapy. Now, all these people are really having high qualifications in terms of, you can see some are biochemists, nutritionists, they have high credentials, and they've been with Neolife for so long. So they manufacture the products, and this is what we call the history of scientific excellence, because our products are best in nature. They are all natural. So what is the Neolife solution? We go back to our triangle, and when we look at the triangle, we say that for physical activity, you really have to do physical activity. No product that is manufactured for that. I'll show you for weight management, but for the world grains, the company was able to come up with a product called 3NN, 3-in-1, which fits our cells. It is the world grain of wheat, rice, and soya. Fruits and vegetables, it has also manufactured carotenoid complex to boost your immunity. To cap the fats and sugars we've taken and the wrong proteins, there is omega-3 salmon oil plus. Because I said fish is good, because the fish oil is very good for brain development, for the heart, and for the joints. So that is omega-3 salmon oil plus supplement that is able to help your heart, help your joints, and even help your brain. It increases IQ scores even in children. Now, all these three products I've just talked about is combined together in a sachet here. You can see having the 3NN, the carotenoid, the omega-3, and even they've added one called multi-mineral. It's a mineral complex, vitamin and mineral complex to nourish our cells. So the four of them is coming in a box, in a sachet called Provitality sachet, and in the sachets we have in the box we have 30 sachets, and for children we have it in liquid form called Liquivite. So that is very good for kids. So most critical during this corona period, because corona is really tough on people with low immunity. So we have the carotenoid complex that boosts our immunity by 37% in 20 days. And imagine if you use the bottle of carotenoid that you can see there, it has the power of 115 kilograms of raw fruits and vegetables. Can you imagine? Can you sit down to take a sack of fruits and vegetables raw? No. So again, for stronger immunity, we have three products. We have cruciferous, which crucifies the cancer cells. We have the flavonoid, which is very good to remind the cells, the old cells, to die. And we also have the carotenoid. In the combination of the 3, 1, 2, and 3, we have a product called phytodefense. Very, very good. Then weight management. Neolife has been able also to manufacture weight management products, which manage your weight. And you know, this is my area now where I was so concerned, because when weight is really high, long ago we used to think people who have a lot of weight, they have a lot of money. But today it's the other way around. They don't have money, but they have a lot of diseases. The diseases tend to love a lot of fats that weight your body. So we are saying with the Neolife products, they are so safe. We have a product called Neolife Shake, very, very good for anyone who wants to lose weight because it has fiber and also has all the nutrients the body requires. And we also have Neolife Tea, which is the green tea, which is able to burn cholesterol in your body. So when you look at this, you can see me there before. Actually, around there was 108 kg, and now after, you can imagine, those are two different people. The same person, but in different bodies, you can see. And the way I was feeling before and now is so different. I feel more energized. I don't get tired as often. Those days I would get tired even after waking up in the morning. So it is real transformation courtesy of the Neolife products. Again, the products, we have children's nutrition. As children are developing, they require good nutrition. And Neolife has been able to give them the best nutrition. For children, they have omega-3 salmon oil. I said it increases IQ scores. Then the Vita Squares and Vita Gut to improve their immunity. These are just the same as for adults, but now these ones are more flavored with fruits so that children may tend to like most. And then we have herbal alternatives, which are very good for our systems, to take care of our systems in the body. Nowadays, like cancer is attacking the systems, the digestive system, the reproductive system, you know, and the respiratory system, and even corona is attacking the respiratory system. So Neolife as a great solution is in our herbal range. And we have great products. Like you can see there, we have one called Feminine Herbal. This is very good for women. It balances hormones in women. Hormonal imbalance in women, which is also enhanced by use of contraceptives, is bringing about a lot of cancers in women, including breast cancer, cervical cancer, those cancers we know of the reproductive system. So Feminine Herbal is able to balance a woman's hormones, and the woman is able to have unique cyclical needs, because you realize every other month as women go through their menstrual period, sometimes they have a lot of discomfort, and Feminine Herbal is able to settle that. There are also women who have hormonal imbalance and so they can't even conceive. With Feminine Herbal, I'm so glad because I met a friend last year in December who had stayed for 10 years without a baby. And last year, in October last year, we met and I gave her Feminine Herbal. And guess what? It balanced her hormones. She's just about to receive her bundle of joy in a week's time. That is so exciting, by the way. So Feminine Herbal is giving hopes to many families. For men, it's also Masculine Herbal, which is very, very good. It is able to help a man to have a healthy prostate. Today, prostate cancer is really a lot in men. Our old men, our young men are having prostate issues. And once there are prostate issues, these men cannot also even function in their own families. So we are saying Masculine Herbal takes care of your prostate. We also have Herbal Respiratory, which is now very good for the respiratory system, takes care of your respiratory system, issues to do with the asthma, you know, allergies, and even coronavirus. Then Herbal Rest and Relax. Then you can see there in the bottle, we have aloe vera. Aloe vera traditionally is a medicinal plant. So Neolife has been able to make it as a juice, and it's citrus flavored. Very, very nice. When you take it, it takes care of all your needs, digestion, you know, acidity, everything, and even stress. So these are great herbal products. Then we have the home care products, which are very good products to take care of your home, to be able so that you can live a healthy life, because our life is also about our environment. Our health is about our healthy environment. So if the environment is not healthy, then you will not also have good health. So we find that the detergents we mostly use at home are hazardous. They are posing danger to our health. So we are saying that Neolife has been able to make biodegradable detergents. Very, very good. They make your work easier. You use very little and it goes a long way. And at the same time, in case of any accident, including even a child taking it, it doesn't have any bad side effects. So we are saying the home care products are very economical, they are very powerful, and they are also taking care of your environment. Then we have the skincare range, which is age-defying. How many of us on this call want to look younger for longer? I believe all of us, we want to look younger for longer. Yes, I can see Millicent from Kisumu. She's raising her hand. Looking younger for longer, very, very important. You know, we all want to look young, and it's our health. Now, when somebody says you are old, they have looked at your skin. You have wrinkles, you know. So skin is really, we say the skin is the largest organ in the body. And so what we apply on our skin, especially the thinnest part, which is the face, the skin of the face and the neck, this is the one that talks a lot. So we have wonderful organic skincare products from Neolife. They make you look younger for longer. They are sea-sourced. They take care of your skin. And imagine, they cater for your skin type. If your skin is oily, we give you products for oily skin. And they are so great and wonderful. They are made in France. In France. So that is the skincare range. Then finally, we have the farm care range, which is a range that takes care of your farm, because all the food that we are eating comes from the farm. So don't be left behind. Don't let your soil be left high and dry. Keep the soil wetter for longer by using the Neolife Super Grow products. This is the one that takes care of your farm. It is a foliar fertilizer. It's able to take care of the input in the output in your farm, in the sense that it is able to break the surface tension of water. So water is able to reach down there and extract the nutrients, get the minerals from the rocks, and your plant will increase the yield by 3 times. When it came to Kenya in the year 1996, because Neolife came in 1996, this product was taken to the laboratory in the University of Nairobi. And guess what? It was confirmed that it can increase your yield 3 times when you use it. And the beautiful thing is that you can use it for anything, for all the crops in the farm. Wonderful. It's a great product in our home where I am married and where I come from. We have tea. We cultivate tea, and this is a great product for tea farmers, for maize, you know, for vegetables, anything. It is so wonderful. So that is Super Grow and many others. By the way, we have many other products, and all these that you can see there are the many products that we have, including others. And Neolife is really a great place. All of them under one roof. And when you use the Neolife products, you feel better, you look better, and you live better. And I think that is what we want most. And of course, to live better, you also need some money in your pockets. And so when I joined, I was told you can also earn money. At the beginning, I never believed, but I believed in the product so much. The person who really joined because of money is Josphat. And therefore, I'm going to give him this chance to tell us how someone can get money. So thank you very much for listening to me. God bless you.
All right. Thank you very much. That's fantastic. Thanks, Pearose. Yeah, good evening once again to everyone. As Pearose has said, I'm Karaoke Josphat. And yes, while Pearose was interested with the health, for me, I focused on only money. Actually, the only reason why I joined this business was to make some extra income. And for those who have joined us after I had mentioned my background a bit, I was teaching in the university at Catholic University of Eastern Africa. Does that mean they were not paying me? No, they were paying. But let me tell you, if your dreams are very big, then a job is too small to satisfy you. So when the opportunity came, I had worked for a couple of years, and I realized that something was terribly wrong. I could work and work and work, and the harder I worked, the more broke I became. I was not making progress. Then I investigated and I realized that that is common to even my colleagues. So I started questioning the system I was using to make extra income. Now, although I came in for extra income today, this opportunity has empowered me so much, as I will be sharing with us as we move on, to the extent that I even left the university where I was teaching. I fired my boss. Pearose also fired her boss, because when you get the concept right, and that's what I want to explain to us, you will not be here for more than 2 years before you achieve your wildest dreams, you know? Of course, it depends on our perceptions and the speeds of doing things. But let me first share the concept with us, and then we can wind up together. So one will ask, we've seen the products, so where is the money? And this is what I will say. There's a way you can interact with these products and you achieve financial and lifestyle success. You achieve what I call financial freedom and time freedom, and you can live a life in style. Now, we don't want you to come and join and you become a hawker of the products. We don't do hawking. We don't focus on selling. As a matter of fact, we are not in a business of selling. Selling is okay, and it is very good because you make money when you are selling, not when you are buying. But then, for those of us who are joining us on part-time basis and you are employed, you're working elsewhere, I want to show you the system we use such that you don't need a lot of time. The little time you have, you can be able to enjoy financial freedom. So this is what happens. First, be sure that you have some big dreams. Because if you don't have big dreams, then you don't really need to be part of this opportunity. Dreams to do with earning extra income. Dreams to do with driving a machine. For us men, we don't want to drive cars. When I came in, I didn't even have a car, leave alone the issues of machines. But through this opportunity, guess what? And I'm very humbled, ladies and gentlemen, I was able to start driving the machines. Well, mine is what we call a Land Cruiser, the latest shape, without humility. And I'm mentioning this just to hint to you that these dreams are valid and you'll achieve them. You know, you want to live in your own home. Where I am living in the house I am right now, it's not under mortgage, it's a huge thing, and I was able to buy cash because of this opportunity. Then there's the issue of traveling around, as we will see, and the company will support that kind of a cost. So how do we do this? We say this. First, you must change how you operate. Many people make money by just working for others, that is employees. And at the end of the month, they are already broke, they get some money. By the end of the month, they are broke, they get some money. So finally, after 40 years of working, they are broke. Then we have SE, self-employed, those who start small businesses that could not even survive Corona. But we are saying on the right-hand side, we have BB, big business builders, and that is what we'll be focusing on. And these are the same people who become investors. When I came in, I heard you can be an investor. That's what I wanted. So now the question is, who would want to move from the left-hand side to the right-hand side? And if you're already on the right-hand side, would you not really want to help as many friends to also join you on the right-hand side? So Neolife is a sure vehicle for that. So the company tells you you are in your own business, but not by yourself. You will not do it alone. The company and ourselves will be there to support you, to give you maximum support. Support in terms of trainings, in terms of warehousing of the products, distribution, importation, IT infrastructure for you to operate. Right now, the physical warehouse is closed, but if you want to do an order, you'll still do from where you are sitting. Okay. So you partner with Neolife. Neolife doesn't employ you. You partner with the company as a business builder, and you build your own independent business. So how do you do that? You don't have to pass through middlemen. You know, we don't have advertisers between you and the company, or wholesalers, or retailers, you know, distributors. It's only you who is directly connected with the company. And you do that by paying a one-time fee of 8,820 Kenya shillings, less than 10,000 Kenya shillings, ladies and gentlemen, and you start a mega business, a business that will set you financially free like it did for some of us. Now, once you pay that, you will get that money back in form of very powerful materials. The first thing is a kit. What is in this Neolife kit? There will be an international license. Pearose has mentioned that we are in over 56 countries, and it operates in all those countries using the same license. Around this Corona period, I have started businesses in many countries, just seated in my home, but using the same license, of course, through Zooms. The second thing you get is literature materials. As professionals, you don't want to do business without good information. So there is a lot of literature, and we'll be guiding you on how you understand the literature with a lot of ease. And then you'll be given the Provitality Pack. The products that Pearose mentioned, the 4 of them, 3NN, carotenoid complex, omega-3 salmon, and MOTI, 4 of them. For a whole month, you are given within the same 8,820 Kenya shillings. And for you to understand how money comes, we'll be talking in terms of points. Every product has got points, and that Provitality Pack has 36 points. So upon joining, you've already gotten 36 points. And this will be translated into money at the end of the month. Now, the other thing is the company gives you your own website. To me, this is very impressive. The cost of developing or coming up with a website, a functioning website, is alarming. It's not 10,000 or 20,000. And the company has done that for free within the 8820 that you paid. And the company will deliver the products wherever you are in Kenya, whether you are in Kisumu, Kakamega, Kisii, anywhere, Mombasa, they will deliver for free. Now, having done that, you can see now the triangle that was upside down is now right side up. So your health is now perfect. Somebody just texted my wife this morning, and she's my neighbor around, and she was saying that, wow, I cannot believe what the Provitality has done to me in my health. I am yet to know what happened, but you can be sure some magic has happened because the triangle now is right side up. Now, when you are healthy, we can talk about money. So, what is your work? How do you make money? Because if you are told you'll get money without working, run away. That is not a genuine business. In this business, we work, but we don't work hard. We work smart. We work smart. Number one, among the work you'll be doing, number one is something you have been doing on a daily basis. That is, number one, use the products. Instead of, taking other juices, for me, I take the Neolife's Aloe Vera Plus juice, a very, very nice one. I take it in the evening and I sleep like a baby. Instead of taking the normal tea, I take Neolife tea. Every morning, I take the Neolife tea, you see, and it gives me a lot of alertness and the like. So I don't want to go back to products, but that's the number one thing. Every product has got points, so you get points when you buy for your own consumption. So you don't have to buy everything from supermarket the way you were doing. Now you switch to your own shop where you'll be paying. Number two, if you have a friend who wants the Aloe Vera Plus juice and they don't want to join for whatever reason, you'll buy for them in your number, in your name. So you are the one to get points, but you also get some profits because the company will give you 20 to 25% discount when you are buying. So that becomes your profit. Number three, and this is what makes you, financially free indeed, and you start earning residual income. Residual income is the money you make even when you are not working because of something you did some years back. Now, bring in your friends. You don't bring in your friends so that you can earn from what they do. You bring them so that they can also enjoy the products and the money. Fortunately, by virtue of you bringing them, from whatever they buy, they will be paid, but you will also be paid. Because the company is not wasting money on advertisement and the other expenses. So that's the most important one. It doesn't matter how many people you bring, but you'll be paying from the entire network. Now, the last thing is you train. We train you to understand the basics, everything in the business. You'll understand all the products. We'll be training you on products. We'll be training you on how to build your business and personal development. Because one thing you'll appreciate at the end is the person you become more than the money you make. So now let's finish by looking at number three, because that's the main thing. 80% of your work as a professional is number three, where you can now start bringing in friends. So we'll start by saying, if after joining, you got 36 points and you bought A, B, C, D, and now you have 100 points, that month you are called a qualifying distributor. But if you have brought a few friends, let's say 4 of them, and in that month they have bought whatever they want, everybody is buying their own different products for their own consumption and their families and for friends, and each one of them has 100 points, then the company does not count 100 alone for you. Although you only bought for 100, the company says you have a total of 500 points. Now, this is the key thing. You are not paid from your 100 points. You are paid from the 500 points. So you are called a manager and you get a small bonus check. You start small going up, 2,500 Kenya shillings, and you get a recognition pin. You are pinned as a manager. And tomorrow we have a big function. I'll be mentioning that, and you'll see managers being celebrated and all the other higher levels for the whole of East Africa tomorrow. I will be sharing more about that. So now, the 4 distributors in your network will gradually grow to become managers like you. How? They bring their friends. Every person has friends. Nobody is an island. So when they become managers, for you, you are called a senior manager and you are making 25,000 Kenya shillings and you are given a pin written senior manager. Now, what if the 4 now become senior managers? And of course, you're also bringing other friends. You didn't close the channel for bringing other friends. You want to have as many of your friends enjoying life and benefiting. So when the 4 become senior managers, then for you, you go to the next rank, which we value a lot, called the director. As a director, the minimum you'll be earning is about 90,000. They can be plus or minus, but it's around that. And you get a pin, written director. And then as your team leaders, as your president, will give you 10,000 Kenya shillings. So whatever the company pays you plus the 10,000 incentive becomes some good money. I can see Millicent Maguke there. The beginning of this month, she got her check from the company and I handed her 10,000 Kenya shillings. That's why she looks very excited than everyone else. Wow. Now that's not the end, but look at this. We've gone up to director. Now, here we say, don't be selfish. Help others to also succeed like yourself. So when you help one person to become a director like you become a software director and the company pays you 100,000 plus. You have helped 3 directors, people to become directors. The company calls you a Ruby director. And as a Ruby director, you earn about 200,000 per month. And if you have helped 6 directors, people to become directors, meaning each one of them is earning almost 100,000, the company recognizes you as a president team member, and the least, underline the word least, the least you can earn as a president team member is 500,000 Kenya shillings, 500,000. This is not the language that we were talking in the university setup. But here in your life, we have changed the language. We are so excited that the dreams we had have become a reality and it can happen to each one of us. For Pearose and myself, we started exactly where you are starting today. And you know what? As a distributor, we were very excited. We started climbing up the ladder. And within 3-4 months, we were directors, still on part-time basis. Our first check as a senior manager was only 2,002 shillings. When we became directors, it went up to a couple of tens of thousands. But when we became software directors, I remember when we were 1 year in this opportunity, we were earning 100,000 Kenya shillings on part-time basis. The university is paying me over 100,000. Then here they pay me another 100,000. Man, where I come from, we are not allergic to money. I told you I'm karaoke Kamau, and I'm not allergic to money. So I was so excited. My wife who came for health, she even forgot that she had come for health. Now she focused on more money. And you know what? In a span of less than 3 years, to be precise, 2 years, 11 months, we were president team members earning 500,000 per month. That was 2013. I can tell you that has grown all the way to 7-figure income in 30 days. I never thought this can never happen in my life. So now you can understand how we are able to achieve so much and do many things cash without going to disturb the bank for some loans and mortgages. And that is exactly what will happen to each one of us. For those who are here for the very first time, be sure that this will happen. I can guarantee you. And before we close the meeting and before I show you the kind of lifestyle that you can enjoy here, in the call we have very many directors, I will not give many of them a chance. I will only ask one of them to represent the rest. This is a lady who came in and she was a total stranger to my wife, Pearose. And we invited her for a physical meeting then. She listened and she could not hesitate from buying the idea. She's another one when it comes to making money, and she will tell you who she is and exactly what has happened, and her future is just so promising. Redempta Cherotich, I'm sure you can hear me.
Yes.
Kindly take it from there.
I can hear you, PT.
Very good. Please take it over.
Yes.
Sorry, unmute yourself. Sorry. Go on.
Yes. Can you hear me now?
Very well.
Yes. For those who are seeing me for the very first time, my name is Redempta Cherotich Koech, a very excited director team. I joined this opportunity on the 27th of September 2014. So precisely this month, I'll be 5 years in this opportunity. I came in as a total stranger to my uplines, the people who sponsored me to this opportunity, that is our president, team members, Pearose and Josphat. I did not know them. I knew them on the day I came for the meeting. And I listened. That day, our president team member, Josphat, was the presenter. And we seem to have shared one problem, which was money. As a civil servant, I get money at the beginning of the month. And before the 5th or the 10th, there is no money. So you live on borrowing, and then you pay back. And that life for sure is very boring. It is not exciting, it is stressful. There is even no hope. It means that if you're borrowing while in employment, the time you retire, you will still be borrowing. So I joined the opportunity immediately because my need, you see, when you join this opportunity, you have to identify your need. So my need was being met or was about to be met. So I joined the opportunity immediately, and I was told to bring people. That is sponsoring, bringing more people into the business so that I get more money. And we were asked to do a name list of our friends. And that's exactly what I did. I wrote names up to 6 p.m. in the evening. And the following week, my friends turned up and they were also excited about the opportunity. And that is the month I took home a check of 37,532 to begin with. Who was I to leave? I stayed on. I have enjoyed literally everything that this opportunity offers, be it the money, be it the health, be it the travel. I have enjoyed all of them. I was not sick when I came in, but as a human being, the body has its own wears and tears. So I take all these products that you see displayed before me together with my children. In fact, I didn't do a proper introduction. I'm a mother of 5. I'm a wife. And you can imagine I have a very busy schedule. I'm the one who needs these products very much. So we take these products with my family, and we are healthier than before. I hardly visit the hospital. My children are always on omega-3 and all C. You see this chewable all C here. This one my children take daily. They also take this omega-3 because this one inafukuza homa mbali kabisa, sembuse corona. So I'm very excited to be in this opportunity. When I joined, I just wanted money. Nilikuwa nataka pesa kidogo, just about 15,000 to cover the month. But guess what? When I came in, I made more, and I even traveled. Travel was really not part of what I wanted. But in the year 2017, I was privileged to travel to Cape Town with my husband, fully paid for. The trip was fully paid for by the company. And the most exciting thing is our presidency members don't let you to travel without some cash in the pocket. They gave me a whooping 55,000 Kenya shillings just for my uses. Not as a bribe or anything, but as an incentive and as a congratulation for the good work I was doing. So we traveled to Cape Town with my husband. My husband was boarding the plane for international plane for the first time, and he was excited all the way. Now, if he was excited, you can imagine how excited I was to excite someone. I even came back with a new life baby who will be turning 3 this October. New Life is an amazing, amazing company. And we also get helped by our president team members and the uplines, the directors, to really succeed in this business. We are guided because we are in business for ourselves and not by ourselves. So don't be afraid if you are a guest today, just come as you are. The biology would say tabula rasa. Just come with that blank mind. We will write the right things in it, and then we will help you to grow up to the level of president team member. It is possible, it is doable. I have watched people grow from one level to another. I have also grown, meaning even you as a guest or as a member who just joined us, that you will grow and you will become the best that can ever be in your life. So I'm excited today. What about personal development? I've grown to be a leader in several levels. Even the leadership I use out here is the one I gained in your life. Because in your life, you are trained to be a leader. You are trained to train others. So personal development you will acquire very, very much in this opportunity, as even opposed to that which you will acquire in your job setting. So welcome on board. We are going to hold your hand till you succeed. I remember every time before I traveled to Cape Town, every time we talk with Pearose or with Miss, she'd tell me, let us meet in the beaches of the world. And it became a reality. And I can tell you today, if you're here for the very first time, even you, we will hold your hand and we are going to go to the beaches of the world. See you in Czech Republic 2021. Karibuni sana, I'm very excited and thank you for listening to me. Over back to you, our president team members, Pearose and Josphat.
Wow, thank you very much, Redempta. That's amazing. If there is someone who really moved so fast, it's Redempta. And I have seen right now she's raising giants, people who are moving at a very high speed, becoming directors in less than 2 months. And that is the way to go. So I want to move on. Next time you'll be able to hear from many more directors who are here in this call, but you'll allow me to wind up so that our guests can see even the bigger picture of the opportunity. We are saying this. Yes, we started where you are starting and we went all the way, we became presidents, and today we are very proud to be president team members. That's myself and Pearose as presidents for the last 7 years. And the reason why the team is succeeding big time is because we work as a team. We either all succeed or we all fail. And you know what? We've been so successful. You can see, I don't have to really explain. That was in 2017, and the founder was recognizing the team, Superstars team. This is presidents on behalf of the Superstars team as #1 in the continent and in your life. Wow. That was 2013 in Dubai. Again, we were recognized as #1 in the entire Neolife. That was in Atlantis, the Palm, where we were even given a small token of $5,000 because of helping so many people to make steps. We are waiting for you as a guest to join, and we help you to make more steps. And there's a lot of lifestyle and traveling that awaits you. You cannot start traveling before we give you an orientation locally. So we start locally. We take you to, we used to go mostly to Intercontinental, and of course, you know, now we have to change that. We'll now be going more to Kempinski, Villalosa, among other hotels. You can even see those who are Kenyans, you know, mother-in-law of Citizen TV, she's seated there, Charity Mwamba. She's one of the successful leaders we have in Superstars team. That at the top, we have many Superstars team directors there in our attire, Root and Superstars, though you cannot see from far. When you become a software director, the company pays everything for your lifestyle and stay at the Winston Golf and Country Club. And then you become a Ruby director, and the company takes you to one Road Cotton Hotel in Johannesburg. You become a wound team from Software and above, and you'll be traveling all over the world. Like this was in Zambia, Victoria Falls, right? Then in 2013, we were in Grand Hyatt, you know, in Dubai. Lifestyle, everything paid for. Then we went to Atlantis, the Palm, climbing to the top of the tallest building in the world with the founder, Jerry Brasfield, and the CEO, Kendra. You'll be seeing these great leaders tomorrow. I will be closing with that, and you cannot afford to miss. Then we went to Obai. It's an island in the Indian Ocean. We went to Cape Town. You can see Redempta there, by the way. If you look at from the left-hand side, the fourth lady, that's Redempta. The fifth is the husband, you know, magistrate. And many other leaders in this call. I don't want to name names. We were in Cape Town. Then we went to Abu Dhabi in 2017. You can see the welcoming dinner at Abu Dhabi Golf Club. This is what we call life. You have made the money, you are in your perfect health. Then the company takes you and they treat you like a VIP. Then we went to Ferrari World, Yes Water World, see the biggest mosque in the world. And at that time, you're being treated in a 7-star hotel. What a life, you know? 2018, we went to Mauritius, young and old. That was our second time to be in Mauritius. Then towards the end of 2018, we went to Los Cabos in Mexico, 22 hours flight, just to go and celebrate 60 years of success within your life that time. And the people you are seeing there, they are all president team members. And that tells you that you can also be a president, because this is not for the chosen few, but for the few who choose that they want to be very successful in life. Then we went to Abu Dhabi again. You can see Lydia Mwesa here in Abu Dhabi, who came as a retired, you know, when she was about to retire as a teacher. Now she's living the life that TSC, Teacher Suffering Center, would never ever have given her. You can see Okech and Orao there, our Wound team members enjoying with us. And then my biological father here at the end, you can see the head is resembling mine. And we were together in Abu Dhabi. If something is too good, let even your family members enjoy, those who care. Some will just ignore, which is all right, but tell them. And you know, whenever you go out, when coming back, they give you a small token. So that was the small token we were given last year, 615,000. And you know what? That is the past. But very soon, on 15th of April, 2021, we'll be in Czech Republic, in Prague. And there are people listening to me today, and they will join us today, and we'll mentor them from today moving onwards. And before this year ends, they will have qualified to fly for free to Czech Republic. It is about the mindset. What you really can conceive in your mind, you can achieve. And we'll make sure that it happens. And it's a small amount of money, as we said. The journey starts with only one staircase. You start with one step of paying 8820 through that pay bill number 985650. Then national ID becomes your account number, and the person who invited you here will show you how you will process your kit, and life will change from that point. Remember, opportunities will always come, and there is nothing as painful as a missed opportunity. We've given you the opportunity. The person who invited you here just wanted you to grab that opportunity. Let it not be a missed opportunity, but a grabbed opportunity. And that's the end of our meeting. But there is this announcement tomorrow, Sunday, 1 p.m., 20th of September. We have the most vibrant kind of an event, a very, very hot event. We have this event once in a year, and that is East Africa Convention. Now, for Tanzania, they will be doing it live because for them, well, there's no corona for them. And for us, because of still the restrictions we have, and Uganda will be following through the Zoom. And you know what? You cannot afford to miss this. It's absolutely free. I want you to be tuned in exactly by 1 p.m. so that we can start having fun together. The person who invited you here, if you are a guest, will forward you the link. And let's also invite very many friends. Invite as many guests as possible from all over the world. And they will be so excited to be part of this golden opportunity. So thank you very much. God bless you all. God bless your families. We really want to thank you for sparing your time to be here with us. And this is just the beginning of a totally new life. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless your families.